Well, I remember my first route was very, very difficult. I had a lot of kids and a lot of loud kids.
When you're new, you get a little nervous because you're doing the driving part anyways, and then you're having to learn how to take care of the kids while you're on the bus too.
A school bus driver has two important responsibilities: driving a large vehicle through all types of traffic and weather conditions, and protecting the well-being of sometimes as many as 67 children. While school districts devote significant resources toward training their bus drivers how to operate the machinery, often not enough attention is given to the other component of a driver's responsibility, the children themselves. The behavior of the child passengers can make the difference between a safe and an unsafe bus ride. While most children want to do what is expected of them, the expectations aren't always clear, and disruptive or even violent behavior by young people is an increasing problem these days. When you combine challenging behavior with an inexperienced driver's lack of skills in prevention and intervention, you've got the potential for disaster. However, when school bus drivers are taught basic behavior management techniques and have the support of teachers and administrators, not only is there an improved level of safety, there's also an improvement in driver job performance and job satisfaction.
And I was just thrown out there when I showed up for my afternoon route and they said, "Your paperwork came back, you're on your own. See ya." It would have been very helpful to have something in my mind that I could at least someplace to start.
School districts across the country have found that a solid driver training program in creating a safe, respectful environment and dealing with problem behaviors has great benefits to the drivers, the students in their charge, as well as the instructional atmosphere of the school in general.
And student management is a huge thing that new drivers don't have a clue about. And if you could just have a program where they could sit down and watch it and go, "Oh yeah."
The big thing is I think it would be a great program to have in here with us, and so the new people and people that's been here 20 years, that back 10 years, 5 years ago, things were so much different that it'd be great to have something that they can just refresh once in a while.
Safe and Civil Schools has created just such a training program. With many years of classroom, school-wide, and district-wide training to their credit, Dr. Randy Sprick and Safe and Civil Schools, in partnership with Oregon Center for Applied Science and Pacific Northwest Publishing, have developed In the Driver's Seat, a multi-level interactive training and support program for drivers, transportation supervisors, and school administrators.
Brent, welcome on board.
In the Driver's Seat is based on the idea that the school bus driver is a valuable member of the education staff, and that the bus experience is an important component of the school day. A safe and respectful ride to and from school has an overall positive effect on the teaching environment, and that when drivers, with the support of the district, set some baseline expectations and deal respectfully with students in their charge, they have the power to create a solid foundation for preventing and intervening in negative and dangerous behavior. Using video scenarios.
No one's loading the bus until all of the horse playing stops.
It isn't reasonable to expect students to follow the rules if they don't know the rules.
Explanations by Dr. Sprick. Motivational testimonials.
Sports coaches know when a team makes a bad play, you practice it.
And text-based support materials. The program will help transportation supervisors work with administrators, staff, and drivers to create a district-wide support system. Give school bus drivers specific tools to create a respectful and calm environment on the bus. Offer methods and techniques for dealing with problem individuals and situations. Facilitate group lessons and discussions among drivers for effective problem solving. The program components include the following. The Transportation Supervisor CD is an interactive program to be installed on a Mac or PC, which uses video and text to guide you in the implementation of a successful driver training program. Topics covered include how to evaluate, revise, and present district rules and policies that affect student behavior, and how to effectively teach students the rules and expectations. Also covered are the importance of establishing lines of communication, examining structural issues such as schedules, age differences, loading and unloading practices, which can have a big impact on student behaviors, emergency planning, how to create a district-wide approach, including administrators, principals, teachers, and other staff in supporting drivers by ensuring safe loading and unloading at the school, and recognizing drivers as important members of the educational team. How to build your driver's team to increase morale and improve performance, including creating regular meetings and ways of giving positive feedback for work well done. How to use the Driver's Group Lessons DVD and get the most out of the group format. This DVD contains a set of 10 lessons or in-services that include video training, discussion topics, and implementation suggestions. Finally, there's a section which looks at the most important issues around special education requirements and considerations. The Driver CD, of which there are 5 copies, is a self-guided interactive program installed on a PC, incorporating video clips and text, which will give your drivers effective tools to use in both creating a safe and respectful environment and in responding to misbehaviors and emergencies. In the Preventing Misbehavior section, your drivers will learn to expect good behavior, setting baseline expectations and teaching rules. There are video-based practice exercises, which show examples of effective and ineffective implementation of the strategies being taught.
Okay, kids, we're ready to go now. I'm looking forward to a safe, respectful ride this afternoon.
Protect from Harm teaches skill for creating a safe environment on the bus. We use video examples to explain the importance and methods, including monitoring and scanning, positive practice, having a student repeat an action using the expected behavior.
Please come back to the front of the bus and walk to your seats in a safe, respectful way.
Emergency preparedness, and skills practice. Connect with students. Offers skills for making a personal connection with students in ways that are appropriate and effective in creating a positive bus environment. Topics include greeting students and using names, giving positive feedback.
Hi, Jamie. Hi. Good morning, Johanna. How you doing, Elizabeth?
The Correcting Misbehavior section discusses how to correct in ways that are immediate, consistent, objective, and calm. The Correction Strategies subsection makes extensive use of video examples to show both effective and ineffective methods of correcting misbehavior.
Throwing things on the bus is against the rules, so come on up, both of you.
Responding to Emergencies is a text and audio section which emphasizes the importance of knowing how to respond to different emergency situations and what kinds of equipment and protocols are in use in your district. Finally, the Quick Tips Common Misbehaviors section is a reference tool which lists the common misbehaviors that bus drivers encounter and offers a range of potential responses depending on the severity of the infraction. This section is cross-referenced with hot links to the sections of the program which teach a given skill or strategy being suggested. Throughout the CD, there is effective use of driver testimonials to reinforce the information being covered.
He was a tough one.
The video gave me different ideas on how to approach different situations, and if one doesn't work, then you can use another one.
Every day you're going to have to get the children to sit down in their seats. You're going to have to get them to be quiet and to comply with the basic bus rules. And that was really important. That was one thing I noticed right away from this video program as it dealt with real things that happen every day to every bus driver.
The Group Lessons for Drivers DVD is a menu-driven video and text-based program which serves 2 purposes. The first series of lessons duplicate the subject matter covered in the driver's CD, in the event that drivers don't have access to a computer, or that the trainers prefer to cover the content in a group format. The second series of lessons is designed to promote group discussion and engagement around issues common to all drivers. This portion of the DVD covers subjects including referrals and severe misbehavior, how to write an effective referral, and how to handle severe or chronic misbehaviors. Personal Styles examines the variety of drivers' personal styles and the strengths and weaknesses that people should be aware of in themselves. Power Struggles offers positive and negative examples of how to handle instances of defiance and hostility. Emergency Situations. What are emergency situations? The importance of practicing for emergencies, and what is the expected protocol for handling them. What tools are available to the driver? Lines of communication. Who should a driver go to with a problem? Special Driving Assignments looks at the unique problems that come up in these situations and what can be done to prepare for them. By encouraging group discussion and problem solving, you will create an environment where more experienced drivers can share their knowledge. You can make sure everyone is getting the same information and everyone is contributing to the team-building process. The complete In the Driver's Seat training program, Transportation Supervisor CD, Driver's CDs, and Group Lessons DVD is packaged in a binder, which also includes detailed information on how to install and use the discs, lesson plans for each of the group lessons, as well as sample documents.
This is a program that you could use with your new drivers that doesn't require man hours to use, and I know around here it's a huge issue. Our trainers only have so much time with a driver, and you could sit a driver down with this program and have them learn some student management stuff without having to have the labor hours put into it.
With its comprehensive approach to prevention and intervention, In the Driver's Seat will give you the tools to create a district-wide approach to improving and maintaining a safe and beneficial environment on your school buses.
I thought the video program was excellent. I would recommend it highly.
It was an excellent, excellent program that you had. Yes, we all agreed that there was some real good information there. It's new, it's refreshing, and yeah, it was good.